So I'm making a lot of progress on the Silverado. This was a huge dent back here. And what I had to do was I took the paintless dent tools and shoved them in here and popped this dent out quite a bit. But the dent was so bad right at where my thumb is, right at the corner, it actually split. So I, put the tool in behind there and pounded it out. Then I had to seal this back up again. And that's coming out pretty good. I got a couple more things of sanding and Bondo to do to it. The doors are looking better. But as I come down here, I just remembered I got to do something about this rocker in that cab corner. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I think I got to start with at least cutting out the rust and then treating whatever's rust on the inner rocker with like Seal or even maybe the phosphoric acid to kill the rust. So that's what I'm going to do now, is just cut away the cancer. So there's the rocker. There's the inner rocker. It's got all rust on it. There's not much left here. This is soft. I'm just going to cut away as much as I can with the cutoff wheel. And I don't know if I can maybe... I don't want to go and buy a new set of rockers and pull the doors and pull the bed and try to replace an entire rocker. I just want to patch this hole. So I'm wondering if I could just weld in some solid piece of metal and then cover it up with Bondo. Make it look halfway decent. So let me get my face shield on, plug my tool in, take a shot at this. Did you notice how easily that cut? That's because it's so thin and so rusted. There's really not much there. What I want to do though is get the vacuum out a lot of this, and then treat it with like Seal and just try to kill whatever rust is inside. Just get the brush and get it all up in here, up in top, in the back, and hopefully I have enough meat. I can, when I say meat, I mean good metal. I could get a tack on it and weld a piece of... It looks pretty flat. It's got a little curve to it. You can kind of see it here. It's a little curve. So maybe I can make a piece of metal this big with a little curve on it. Hammer that curve in. I don't have a roller or anything like that. And, give me something to work with. But let me finish cutting away this bad metal. I don't know what I'm going to do about that cab corner. I don't think I can fabricate that, but in here, you know, I think I can make that work. I think first I want to do is get all the old stuff out. I'll go get the shop vac. Just show you the cab corner is pretty bad too. Shut this off with my gloves on. It's difficult. I'll edit that out. So, you know, when it cut open, I coated everything with the core seal. Supposedly that converts the rust or encapsulates it or kills it, or I don't know what it does to it exactly. Supposedly. Same with the cab corners, best I could. The question now is what to do next to cover it up and make it paintable. Stand by. So I had to ponder it for a couple days, but I think what I want to do is I watched some videos on the internet, and I'm going to treat this by, I already put the core seal in to kill the rust, but I'm going to fill it with great stuff and then cap it with Bondo. Kind of the cheapest, easiest way to do it. Yes, I can make or even buy steel and weld it in there and buy a new cab corner and weld it in. I just don't want to get involved with all that. So I'm going to make a mold with some tape and then fill it with great stuff, foam filler, spray foam. Well, I certainly made a mess out of that. It's all over the ground. It's my good patio. Hopefully it cleans up with like mineral spirits or something like that. I don't know that I filled it all the way, but let's see what happens. Hope that cab corner's filled. That's the part that really I want to fill and mold that, shape that. So it looks like maybe I made a mistake in applying this this stuff. I made a nice mold of this cab corner, but I think I used the wrong material. This is great stuff. This is the soft one, so I don't think you can put anything over that and have any structural support. Now this one, I made the set by application. This is much harder, and I think it's a better application. So I'm gonna have to redo this corner. See, I'm just cutting this flush, and I'll make that a little better with the sander later on. And see, if I go under here, yeah, it's much better. And see, I got a pattern because I have the old rocker here, so I'll just follow that line and smooth that all out. And I think what I'll do here is I'll cut this out and redo it with the other stuff. Same thing on the other side. I'll just cut that off with a steak knife. The cab corner on this side's much better. It's just one little hole, and I put the rust treatment in the hole as best I could, and I'll just cover it.